Welcome to the show, Gulf to Globe. I'm ILYAS. President of United States of America, Joe Biden, is not going to penalize the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman over the Jamal Khashoggi issue. But they are going to put Saudi Arabia in a fix as far as the human rights is concerned and the matter of the Yemen war. To discuss this, joining me today is from India, a Da'i and a specialist in Islamic law and geopolitics known as ILYAS SHARAFUDDIN. Welcome, Mr. SHARAFUDDIN. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Let me tell you people, Mr. SHARAFUDDIN delivers sermons in masajid and attend various TV debates on different issues on multiple news channels. Mr. SHARAFUDDIN, let me ask you this. The American President, Joe Biden, is not going to penalize the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman over the Khashoggi matter. What is your take on this?
I'm really happy, alhamdulillah. It's a wise move. I say that it's a very wise move from the side of the American President and a Biden administration that they are not going to penalize the Saudi Crown Prince, because you don't penalize people just based on hypothesis, based on the news which are not based on hard facts. You don't penalize people, especially the ruling class, where you don't have authentic evidences. If you do have it, then there might be a different story altogether. But if you don't have authentic facts and you don't have authentic means to prosecute a person, you don't start penalizing and prosecuting the people. First thing. Second thing is, as I earlier told you in one of my previous interviews to you, the report of CIA does not have any authentic proof to implicate the Saudi Crown Prince. Hence, there is no question of penalizing or start taking any action against him in particular or Saudi Arabia in general.
But Biden is going to question him on the human rights issue. What do you have to say about this?
As far as Biden administration trying to put Saudi Arabia in a fix as far as human rights is concerned, I would like to categorically say that the best nation in the world, protecting the life, modesty, honor of every citizen and every expatriate in the whole world is Saudi Arabia. You just go and check the crime rates over there, least in the world. You just go and check the law over there from the Quran and the Hadith and the judicial system over there. You will find, alhamdulillah, Saudi Arabia has one of the finest track record of human rights within the kingdom. Because of the Islamic law, you find that Saudi Arabia has one of the finest track record. Because of the law from the Quran and the Hadith, least number of rapes, murders, robberies, theft is in Saudi Arabia. Least number, alhamdulillah. And as the King Faisal famously said once, rahmatullah alayh, that the crime which takes place in one county of America in one night doesn't take place in the whole of Saudi Arabia in the whole year. So that is the beauty of Islam, alhamdulillah, Saudi Arabia has, and that is the beauty of the Islamic law. Because of that, Saudi Arabia has one of the finest track record. As far as the human rights concern in the Yemen war, many a times the Western hypocritic media keeps on shouting, the Rafdi and the Godi media also keeps on shouting that schools were attacked by the Saudi forces, Air Force, and colleges were attacked, hospitals were attacked. If the Houthi terrorists start using schools to attack the innocent and kill the innocent, if the Houthi terrorists start using hospitals to attack the innocents from the hospitals, then obviously action has to be taken against the Houthi terrorists in per se, not the hospitals or the schools rather. In per se, Saudi forces were attacking the Houthi terrorists, trying to bring peace, stability and security to the Yemeni government in particular and the Middle East and Saudi Arabia in general. And the world knows that how Houthi terrorists attacking Saudi Arabia through ballistic missiles and drones using the hospitals and the schools. More than 500 attacks on Saudi Arabia. Saudi cities, yesterday 6 attacks. 6 attacks through drones and ballistic missiles. And imagine Saudi spending billions and billions of dollars in Yemen for aid, for hospitals, for schools, for reforming and for mushrooming and bringing the Yemeni society to the standard level. Saudi Arabia is doing that since last years altogether. No other country have given so much of donations to Yemen as much as Saudi Arabia. So I feel that Saudi consider the human rights like anything. Unfortunately, if you just cross-examine the other way, the American forces, what they have done in Afghanistan or Iraq, you generally feel many a times ashamed. We all know Guantanamo Bay, we all know Abu Ghraib prison and the atrocities and the human rights violations over there. We all know that. Taking the issue of WMD, how Iraq has been attacked, 1 million lives lost, and how America was fixed on the matters of human rights issue, the world knows about it. And we also know that what Rafdis and communists have done in Syria, killing 1 million people, men, women and children, and how Syrian regime, the Rafdi Syrian regime, have destroyed the lives of millions and millions of Syrians and forced them to migrate to other nation. So Bashar al-Assad, you can say one of the worst human rights violator, along with the communist Russia, and many a times even America too face this particular issue of human rights violation. But Saudi Arabia is alhamdulillah clean and up to the mark. I believe that one or two mistakes would be there, but not intentional human rights violations.
Thank you, Mr. Sharafuddin, for joining us. It's a pleasure having you. We will keep you updated about the latest developments from Gulf Globe.